All right, good morning, everybody. I am going to fill in. So yes, I'm the substitutes for today. Elias is taking care of some personal family matters. And so I'm gonna go ahead and cover him for this week. So it is Tuesday, January 7th. I am going to share my screen, pull up the slides, and we will get it going. Okay, cool. Here we go. All right. New escrow. So we're just gonna get right into it. I can see everybody on this call. They are fan favorites. So we will get going. So kicking off buyers, Kike got into contract out in Vacaville for 160. And Mayuri got her Zillow preferred clients into contract in Daly City for 440 and Oakland for 535. So good job, Mayuri. I haven't seen you for a minute, but congratulations to these ladies here. Moving along, again, another Zillow preferred client got into contract, Michael Sage for 550 in Oakland, and Vanessa and Sam got their client into contract out in Manteca for 555. Congrats to everybody here. I already see Zillow preferred is about to be all over this. They are hot. Yep. Third time's a charm. Vanessa again got into contract in Manteca for 560 on a solo deal. And then Kelly and Ina also got a Zillow preferred buyer into contract in Concord for 590. Either these lovely ladies. All right. We will keep it moving right along. All right. Zillow Preferred is hot this week. They were busy. Kelly also got into another contract last week for 630 in Benicia. Congratulations to you. And Sam is also on the board again for a deal in Oakley for 660. Right, Blue Dots. Sierra got her buyers into contract for 710 in Oakland, and Joseph and Julie also got their clients into contract in Oakland as well for 889. We are gonna keep it moving. Ronnie got his buyer into contract for 959 out in Milpitas, and our favorite brother sister duo, Jose and Alexis, got their clients into contract in Daly City for 975. Any of these lovely faces online? No. Okay, we'll keep it moving. Miss Erica, I wish Erica was on here so she could tell us about her deal, but big congratulations to you. Got her buyer into contract for 2.1 out in Hayward. So when you see this lady, be sure to give her a round of applause. And our big one last week, Ronnie came in with the killer for 11.3 in San Francisco. And this is also a Zillow buyer. So big kudos out to Ronnie for ringing in the new year with this deal. Big congrats to you, sir. Hats off. And Ronnie didn't hop in traveling the world or making plans to. I know I would. So, alrighty, kudos to our buyers. We are gonna move over and see what listings have gotten into contract. So, Roe and Kelly got their listing into contract for 318 in Oakland, and Miss Rebecca out in Stockton got her listing into contract for 370. Roe, you were here bright and early this morning. Would you love to tell us about your listing?
Yeah, Kelly and I met this seller at an open house, and it was an inherited property. She had not lived there. Had rented it out, and the tenants were using it as a marijuana grow house. So, yeah, yeah, you
Yikes.
need a hazmat suit to go in there. So we were able to get her. We signed the contract Tuesday, and we were able to get her all cash offer by Friday. So, and it's actually I think 314, but yeah.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, so it'll close on the second. So
Aw, well,
yeah,
congratulations to you and your clients.
yeah, thanks.
Alrighty, let's see. We will keep it moving. Miss Jessica Hernandez got her listing into contract for 545 in Richmond, and Liz also got into contract for 612 in Oakland. Are either of these two lovelies? Nope. All right, we will keep it moving right along. Rigo got into contract out in Lathrop for 615 and Kang bring it home for 760 in Concord. So congratulations to you gentlemen and your clients. All right, so last week was a great week. Thank you, Ronnie. But 21 new escrows, adding 20, roughly about 25 um, to our pending volume. Not a bad start to the year. We're 3 weeks in. Kenny, did you have anything or want to chime in on how we're moving thus far coming out the gate into the new year?
Like I mentioned previous weeks, we're having a lot of momentum here in the Bay Area. So it shows in kind of the online leads coming in, the activity, the open houses, get buyers back in the game. I did read national headlines this morning state headlines that California had one of the slowest sales in November, December, but the Bay Area is very much in its own bubble and we're doing really well.
Cool. Sweet. All righty, guys. We're going to keep it moving so we can bring it on home. All right, looking ahead, there's a lot on the horizon coming up. So stay tuned, paying attention to the team calendar. Obviously, we'll make as many announcements here that we can, as well as Stack Wrap. So I am dropping announcements in Stack Wrap more so than Slack. But again, today out in Oakland, um, Patrick is hosting the content today. So if you're in the area or plan on stopping by, I heard Stockton was great yesterday, and so we're gonna do the same thing in Oakland. So if you weren't aware in the area, probably want to add this to your to-do list for today. So that is today starting at 12 at the Oakland office. Tomorrow is MacArthur Mays, of course, Demian sharing his volunteer session. If you want to give back, start the year right. They are welcoming volunteers there, and it's pretty fun. I've done a couple of them. All right, next week we are back with Lunchbox Social. So if you are in the area or want to make a trip to the office, kill two birds with one stone, stop by, network, tap in with the team, say hello to me, Karina, and Brian. We will be there with food. So everybody loves food. Outside of that, I hope everybody has a fantastic week. Any parting remarks, Kenny or Karina, before we wrap up this? I don't think I've set the record for team meeting, but before we wrap this up.
Pretty darn good, Molly. Just a reminder to everyone, and I'm sure we'll update like team calendar and everything else, but we will not have a team meeting next week, but we will. The following will be our year in review. So hope to see everybody that can make it in person in Oakland on the 10th and not next week. So
You
that's it
guys
for
get a
me.
break. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a great week. Bye.